everybody. Chris and Amber here. Welcome back to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. We are down at the house today working on trim, of course, right? Trim. That's all we've been doing for weeks, it seems like. But, you know, big house, lots of trim. We knew it was going to take a while. The exciting thing is that we've had our good buddy Lawrence here working on tile during the week. And he even gave us a hand with a crown molding project earlier this week. So we've seen things come together during the week, and that's really exciting.
Big week.
Big week. And then I'm able to come down with Amber and concentrate on getting trim done, not stressing over the tile. And we will be following closely behind him to set up bathroom vanities and trim out the bathrooms, put the toilets in. So it's really going to kind of fast track things for us. So it's been a good week. Lots of stuff's accomplished. So let's take a walk around and see what's going on. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Seriously?
You ready for your close-up?
Oh, close.
If it's close. Wow, I can see your pores.
Could you really see my pores?
You don't have pores. Porcelain doll face.
Keep talking.
Blushing a little bit. Hey, so where are we starting here, hon?
Well, we're here in the hallway, and we got the crown molding up this week with Lawrence's help. So
Crown.
Woo!
Crown for my DIY queen.
Thanks.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
See how I worked that in there?
Trying to embarrass me.
No, not at all. So the really tricky part about this project, of course, is the two-story drop. And the stairs, the way they are curved here, made it really challenging to set up the ladder. But we got our folding ladder out. It's got those adjustable legs on the bottom and allowed us to position it just so on the two steps there in the corner. And then we had one of those little folding walk, what are those things called, honey? The folding platforms.
Yeah.
And then we had our painter's walkboard from that over to the ladder. So it created a platform that worked pretty well for us to get out on and set this up. The tricky part is it's 45s and it's inside 45s. And then of course it's crown molding and it's 5 inches and it's, 2 stories up in the air. So my dad and I had finished over on this corner the other day. And then with Lawrence's help, we started over in this corner. And then we got all of this run all the way down here to the other end where we started.
Yay!
It looks fantastic.
The best part, you didn't have to get up on the ladder.
Yeah, Lawrence was nice enough to get out there and work on that platform. I'm not scared of heights or anything, but Amber is scared of heights for me.
Oh, and I'm not even scared of. I just,
No, I mean, for me to be out on heights, you're scared of that.
Yes.
Just like when I was 50 feet up in the air cutting down trees. And you'd see that thing start waving back and forth. And
ever since we had kids.
Yeah, I know. It's that pit in your stomach, doesn't it? It's like when the kids get close to a railing or something, looking over, you're like, ugh. All right, what's next?
Bathrooms?
Bathrooms, yeah.
Yes.
Which one you want to start with?
We're going to go into Grant's?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right, so heading into
There we go.
Grant's room. Let me get that light for us.
So I think this tile was in last week when we did a recap.
I think so, but it wasn't grouted, right?
Right.
Yeah, so
And it really pops now that it's grouted.
it does. The grout really makes it jump out.
Yeah.
And especially that belt line of glass tile.
Yes.
The grout really makes those guys pop.
I love this tile. It
Zoom
looks
in on
like
this.
denim.
Yeah, it looks like denim, but it's glass. It's really cool.
Really pretty.
So that turned out really neat. And it's not crazy masculine, but it's enough that, it makes a boy feel good in his bathroom. But it's nice if, if it's ever not a boy's bathroom, it's still not overly masculine where you worry about it not going with the theme of the house or whatever. But that looks really nice. So what color is the vanity that goes in here?
Navy blue.
Navy blue, yeah. So that'll look nice with that denim look tile. So in here, we've got to do our base. Well, we'll have to clean up, of course.
Yeah.
Gotta do some cleanup. Actually, it looks like we got a little more grout work to do there. I'd forgotten about that.
I think Lawrence needs to do that.
So we'll have to get that grout finished. But other than that, we'll go ahead and do our base. We've got to set the door in here, of course, before we can do our base. We'll have to case that out. So a little more work to be done here.
Yeah, and we still have to make a decision on the crown. I'm leaning towards not doing any crown.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
But
we'll try some things out. All right, where's next? Where are we heading next?
Reed's room.
Reed's bathroom. All right, let's sit over there. Lots of trim stacked around. Amber and her dad worked this week, getting lots of it painted so that we'll have plenty to work with this weekend.
Yes, we have a ton.
Got to set this Big Daddy door unit in place so we can get these openings cased out. All right, so in here.
This got grouted this week too.
Got grouted, yeah, man. That penny tile just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Especially,
the subway.
Yeah, the white subway, nice contrast there. Got the penny tile repeated back in the back of the niche there.
And again, this is boyish, but it's not so much that when their boys are gone that we can't make it look really pretty.
Right, yeah, it's not super masculine. And what color vanity are we going with in here?
Navy again.
Navy also.
Yeah, I didn't want the boys to fight.
I wanted a blue vanity.
Although Reed's is bigger. He has a bigger bathroom, so.
Could create a
He gets a
controversy.
36-inch vanity and Grant only gets a 30.
Let's hope he never gets the tape measure out and checks it out. All right, next.
All right, guest room.
Guest room.
So this all got, or what you see got completed this week.
Ta-da! So what are we going with here?
Well, so
Explain
this is sort of my creation of combining creams with grays.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love this tulip tile.
It's beautiful.
And I felt like it really complemented the creamy subway tile. So originally, I thought I bought enough of this to do this whole back wall.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized I didn't. And we could no longer get it without spending $200 in shipping to get it here.
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
So we decided to change the plan and just do a strip of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Repeats back in the back there.
yeah, it's in a
That's nice.
niche. And so that worked out better. We're gonna bring it, it'll go around that way, and then it's even gonna wrap around here, so you'll have the band here as well.
Very nice.
And then we've got the matching floor tile to this subway.
You can see that peeking out under the paper
Yeah,
there.
it's got that same striation in it. And then I did a stain vanity, and the stain actually has a hint of gray in it.
Oh.
And it has an open bottom, so it's a little fancier,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
a little prettier.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look really good.
Well, the gray Schluter edge
Yes, we had to use that.
really
because,
helps to bring out the color as well.
Yeah. We tried not to use very much of the Schluter edge. I was just worried it would look dated,
Mm-hmm.
15 years from now, but we had to with this, with the subway. It doesn't come with a bull nose.
Right.
So,
okay.
and a lot of tiles now don't, so.
I don't really think, I think it could be dated if it was, a bright color or
Yeah, this
like that, but
blends
it's so
in.
muted.
Yeah,
It just seems to run seamlessly
Yeah.
between the two. I think once it's grouted and everything, you won't even really
right.
pay attention
And
to
really,
it. It
I
does finish off the space nicely.
It does. That's all finished off nicely. I guess I shouldn't feel that way about it. It is pretty, and I think that people are going to have to use more and more of the edge.
Mm-hmm.
It does come in chromes and golds, and
Mm-hmm.
so I think if you maybe get into a finish like that, certain finishes may look dated
Right.
faster than others.
Okay.
But I don't think you can go wrong with this or chrome.
Mm-hmm. I do think your selections are very nice, and the two types of tile, the Schluter trim, everything. I do think it'll be timeless,
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
just like your beauty.
Mm-hmm. It's getting deep, honey.
Hey, guys, got to do what I got to do.
Thank you.
All right, shall we get to work?
No, we need to show them the best part of what happened this week.
Oh, what did I miss?
Countertops.
Oh, okay.
In the butler's pantry and in the bonus room bath.
I forgot all about that. Let's
I
go
know,
look.
how can you forget?
I don't know. Sorry. Where'd you go? Lost you.
I'm in here. Sorry.
Well.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
So we went with a quartz.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it's very pretty.
Absolutely.
It has
gorgeous.
a deep grayish blue vein in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you said it looks like blue cheese.
Well, it does kind of remind me of blue cheese.
Thankfully, I love blue cheese.
So that's not offensive in the slightest.
No, not at all. But we're also using this in our kitchen and in our dining room. And we've got the navy island in the kitchen. So it will really play off well with that and look sharp on the island. So.
Yeah, I think so too. It's got the matching backsplash.
Yeah, we did do a backsplash in here. I'm not sure that we're going to do one in the kitchen because I'd rather use tile in there.
Just a simple kind of round over edge.
Yes.
Nothing fancy. I mean, it's a butler's pantry. So.
It was the free edge.
We like free.
I really like it though.
I do too. I like the way they did the radius in the corner instead of squaring it off. I think that looks very nice. And the seam is pretty much seamless. I mean, they did such a nice job bringing those two pieces together. That it's really hard to pick up on where the seam is.
Yeah.
And then down here at the other end, we've got a nice radiused corner as well.
Yeah. We looked at doing granite, but there's only, a couple different types of granite that are light, and most of those have granite in them. So you've got to get these flecks of red. So that's
Garnet?
why
Garnet?
Oh yeah, what did I say?
Granite. You said the granite has flecks of granite.
Yes, the granite does have lots of flecks of granite. No, it has lots of garnet in it. And
yeah, that would look a little odd.
yeah, I just couldn't find one that I really liked, and so we went with the quartz. And
Plus, there's other advantages to the quartz, correct? I mean, over natural stone.
Yeah. I can't think of any.
Permeability. Permeability is one. You don't have to treat it with a sealant like the natural stone. It's not as porous, and it's resistant to heat and everything else.
Well, actually, the granite is more resistant to heat. So.
Stop it.
Yes, we will have to use pot holders and stuff. You can't put, hot pot right on this.
Well, anyways, it is not porous, so it's more resistant to staining, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I mean, just with the man-made products, you've got a ton of color selections. I mean, pretty much everything under the rainbow, right? I mean,
yeah.
So when you're doing a place like this, you're trying to get everything to coordinate. It is much easier to use a quartz product because
I was really I didn't have a decision made whether I wanted quartz or whether I wanted solid surface or whether I wanted granite, but so I just went with what I liked.
We talked about butcher block in here at one point as well.
And that would have been pretty too. But I could not find a supplier of butcher block here other than just going to like Lowe's and doing it ourselves. So in the end, I was able to get some good buys on this quartz. I got it from Lowe's and they had sales. So I would go when it was 10 or 15% off. And then I would get a gift card. If you spent a certain amount, you would get a gift card for 10% back.
Oh, nice.
So then when I got those, I would go and get, more. And so I saved quite a lot and was able to get countertops for a few other, like the vanity up here in the bonus room. So
speaking of which, shall we go look at that?
go look at that.
Man, it's good looking.
So this is a different color. Doesn't have quite as much veining in it.
Less blue cheese.
Yes, less blue cheese.
But still enough that it plays off of the backsplash.
Yes.
Love that mosaic tile on the backsplash there.
Yeah, and Lawrence came in and finished this off, and he still has to come back and grout it. But
That's going to look so nice with the sconces, the mirror.
the mirror, yeah. I'm currently shopping for them. Haven't found exactly what I want yet.
Used an undermount sink,
Yes.
which turned out nice.
Yeah, it looks fabulous. And again, this is the vanity that we salvaged out of the master bathroom.
Yeah, you did a nice
And
job on that, honey.
It was quite disgusting when we started, but I think it turned out real nice.
It did. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
I may still switch out the knobs. I'm not sure I like the black. These are the original ones. They were that shiny gold, and they were tarnished and flaking, and so I just gave them a quick clean up and sprayed them black.
Yeah,
So
the black's
we'll
kind of
see.
growing on me.
Yeah, I think it depends. I'm gonna wait till after we get the beer in and
See what type of hardware we use on
and
the lights and
faucets
all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Okay. Could always go with chrome to match everything else.
Yeah.
All right,
We
cool.
need to get this installed, the shower enclosure.
Yeah, that'll be a fun project. Semicircular glass. Should be fun.
Yay!
All right, are we ready to get to work?
I've been ready, so
Oh,
yes, let's
okay.
go.
All right.
Come on, let's
Sorry.
go.
All right, we'll go get started on some crown.
We are getting ready to put the first piece of crown up today. This is the side that you have to put the extra support in, so you have something to nail to. Doing a little bit different after we worked with Lawrence the other night. He showed us how to just make these little pieces. Kind of makes your wood go a little farther. Kind of cramped, aren't we, honey?
A little bit. Nice to get this big door unit set.
I know.
So we don't have to work around it anymore.
Well, maybe today, I don't know.
Maybe.
We were waiting to hear back from Lawrence to see whether we could go ahead and set those big doorways. We have 2 of them. The reason they're so big, that was an exterior wall at one point. We changed that. It was a window. We changed it to a doorway into a bathroom. That feels like a long time ago.
Yes, it does.
All right, so Chris is just going to keep doing what he's doing all the way across the wall, and then we'll get the crown up.
All right, so we got that piece up. Looks pretty good. Got to adjust that corner just a little bit. Just a slight gap there. But we got it nailed in place all the way across here. So next we're going to do this piece that goes across the top of the window here. And we got one more to go down the long wall to the original corner. Fun stuff, ain't it, babe?
Oh, it's a blast.
Love crown. Love it.
Very quick, too.
Yeah, it's easy. Said nobody ever. All right, let's keep trucking now.
All right. All right, Chris is nailing up the second piece of the day. We're using that piece. It's sort of like a jig to help us keep the crown in the right positioning. Works out pretty good, doesn't it?
It does. Last thing you want to do is put a bunch of nails in it but have your angle wrong. And when you put the next piece up, it doesn't fit tight.
Exactly.
You got a gap in the joint. So using a little jig like this, a little test fit piece, allows you to set the angle, and then that way you've got your next piece ready to go. So looking pretty good.
Yeah, it looks great. Good job.
Good shot of that joint down there. Look how tight that looks.
Very nice. All right, one more piece to go.
We do all right, don't we?
We do.
Next one's going to be fun, a double coat.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
lovely.
Yay.
Well, that's going to take like twice as long.
No, it won't be that bad. It's a little trickier on the fit there.
All right. Go team. All right, so Chris is getting ready to cope the edge here of the crown.
Joint number 1 on this piece.
We're gonna coat both ends. Thought we'd give you a little view of how he's doing this. Good, let me get a close-up.
It's amazing how precise you can be with a flat disc on
Isn't that cool?
a grinder.
All right, so yeah, so some people will use a coping saw, right?
Yeah, and I've done a coping saw before, and it works pretty well.
But this is just fast.
It's got a lot of detail. And the nice thing about the flat disc is that you can really undercut, open up the back of it a lot while you're following the contour.
Right.
The guys who use a coping saw all the time, they're fast. You know, they can follow that line pretty carefully and, you know, open up the back too. But I started doing it with this project and really like it.
That's good. All right, now we got to do the other side, right?
Flip it around and do the other side.
All right.
All right, we're ready to put up our last piece here. We've got all those little cleats nailed in place. And those will give us a good spot to fire a bunch of nails into that thing. This is our double coped piece. It's always a little bit trickier than a single with a square cut on the other end, huh, babe? So we got our joints coped on both ends here. Ready to sit this thing in place and see how it looks. You ready, honey?
I am.
Let's do this.
Get her done.